You go, you
Okay. Hello, Biafrans. This is Sameka Livingstone. Right now, I'm standing in front of. Don't take the hand. Let the hand be straight.
okay.
So that Biafrans will get it. Make sure you're getting the building and myself. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Let your hand be stable. Because it's a big video description. Where sometimes when they give some video description,
I got it.
you see, you don't see very well. Let the hand be steady. Now, Biafrans, this is Sameka Livingstone. And I'm in 7200 Belen Road. Where Simon Epa said, this is the national headquarters of Biafra Republic Government in Exile. And behind me is the major innovation underway, Kanu, which was replaced by Simon Epa. The rather put the Biafran flag
Superimposed.
superimposed
The Biafran colors.
over this. And when you saw it, you thought that something like this existed in the United States of America.
And how did he do the superimposition?
Yeah, what he does is he goes and Googles
Use Google Map.
Google Map, and then
To get the area view of the house.
view of the place, even get the streets. You can do that through Google Map. Even if you want to know the dimensions of this building internally, the map will tell you. So
In other words, photoshopped.
yes, at that point he was photoshopping, and now he superimposed. All he just needed to do was take a picture, remove this thing by editing. When you edit it, and that editing, you link up with a company that will give you that opportunity, pay a certain amount of money. Then you remove this. Or if Google allows you to edit, you remove this and put Biafra. Now I want to take
Can you tell our viewers the word in red?
okay, the word
Where's these?
leaves. I am going to bring you more information, which has already been recorded. But this one is live. Now the word says leaves. Major renovations underway
For
retail stroke office. For leaves. There is sheet 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now this is the phone number. This is the company Tri Alliance. That's the website. www.trialliance.com. Commercial real estate services. Okay. Now I'm going to stand here. This is the building. This is live. I'm not photoshopping. You're seeing me live. Okay. Yeah, you're seeing me live. So when I'm talking, I know what I'm talking about. Now that's the number. I'm going to show you something. This one, please. This is 7200. Go to that place, Belen Road. Look at Belen there. Look at Belen there. Can you go close? Yes, please, thank you so much. Go. Go, thank you. That's Belen Road. Now, can you turn towards me? I'm behind you now. Don't look. Don't watch me with the camera. Watch me. Okay. That's Belen Road. That's the office. This. That's the office. Let's turn at the plane. That's the office. Okay. Now, this is another star. Get me all the way. Get from the step. I told him I was coming. That's the strap. This is a Toyota. The Camry. That's my own car. One of my cars, no? No, this one will be based. This one will be based. This one is this when I want to go on other businesses that wish me to dress like this, I use this car. Or when I want to go and preach, I have a pickup truck. They know me very well.
in other words, pleasure car back in the day.
That would be that combined with pleasure. I'm not having a very trouble.
It's not for pleasure. It's a necessity. It's necessary.
Very hardworking man. Now, not everything is about money. And this is nothing personal. Get it straight. The point is, if you tell Biafrans, you have an office, there should be the Biafran flag here. Fact. There should be a telephone by which if they call it will ring in the office. It should be a property of acquired, even if it is just a suit that you acquired. At the door of your own suit, you see an indication. Normally in America here, if you have this kind of facility, and there are many offices, there's called a signboard that has the names of the companies that are doing their different businesses. So when you come, you know which one to locate. Very, very simple. So it's not something personal. It is telling you guys the truth. I am not interested in leadership in Biafra. I'm only interested in the liberation of Biafra. I'm only interested in Biafra's freedom. I'm a preacher of the gospel. I want to go back home. The revelation God gave me was to start from my homeland. From there, I go to Australia. America is not even the place where God told me I will live. In the
preacher man.
Yes, please.
There's something that talks about truth in the Bible. Can you remind your viewers, what does the truth do?
The Bible says, you shall know the truth and the truth shall make you free. So I am telling you the truth that you may be free. You may be free from mental slavery, manipulations, and subjection. You are being bamboozled by the charisma which he exhibits. And that is making you not use your brains. And when they are telling you, certain people will be cursing me, cursing Juliet and Obese, cursing Harry Ambrose, cursing PSSM, cursing Ife Obito, cursing Minigo, cursing people.
Multiple of others.
But these guys are the real thieves. These guys who are sending them to curse us, they are the ones involved in one bunkering or the other into commercial business, getting visa, doing underground hand. They are the ones that are evil, wicked, devilish, and satanic. They are the ones that look for help. And they are not straightforward. So I want you to understand, just come back from service. I went to church. And I said I was going to see this place today for myself to tell Biafrans. It is not about person, it's about our nation. Two persons are responsible, like I'm going to tell you now. In life, I know two good guys that God raised up in life. Two good set of good guys. The first set are those who are born. They went to school, grew up, or they didn't go to school, whatever. They succeed in life. And at their success, they got married, had children, trained them, helped 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 persons. They take some chieftaincy titles and they die, people respect them. Those are good guys. They have operated at their own level. We thank God for them. But we have another set of good guys. Those are the guys that are selfless. They may not be as rich as these first guys who are good, but their actions, their activities will bequeath to generations unborn. Blessings that will make food to be on the table. They could go to school. They could get health facilities. That exactly was what Martin Luther King Jr. did for the Americans. That's what Nelson Mandela did for South Africa. That is what Nnamdi Kanu is doing for Biafrans. Not only for Biafrans, for Africans. He's paying the price that you and I will have the opportunity to live in our own nation. Build our roads like they have there. Please, show them the road. Show them American road. See how well organized the nation is.
This is just an interior road.
This is an interior road.
Not a major road.
It's a street. It's an interior road. This Benin road.
Yeah, this is all the street.
It's an intercity road. That's the road, intercity.
With
tarmacs. Look at it. The other side. Have you seen it? Everything is properly done, properly organized. This way, sir.
Road sign.
Now, this is a small street adjacent to the major road. As you can see.
Everywhere is tarred.
It's a one-way street.
No dust.
No dust. That's why I will show you something today. Now, have you seen it? Have you seen it? Okay. And I'll show you something. Look at my shoe, under my shoe. It's black. Is that right? Why is it black? Why is it black? It is black because the roads are good. There's no place for potato mud to mess my dress up. The same thing with our cars. All the, let me show you. You see? All the tires are still dark. That's it.
No red mud.
No red mud. Have you seen it? That's the last time I watched this car about 1 week ago. 1 week ago I watched my car. You can see it. So, that is what we are trying to build in Biafra. This way, please. We are trying to build in Biafra a great nation. And Nnamdi Kanu is setting a good example. It's a template we want to follow. And it must be established on truth. It must be established on every Biafran being a participant. All-inclusive teamwork. Everybody must be a stakeholder.
And who is more Biafran than the other?
Nobody is more Biafran than the other. If you vote 1 naira or 1,000 naira, $1 or $1,000, we are equal. You can never have advantage for a contract in Biafra, courtesy of the fact that you vote in no money. No.
Let me ask you something.
Yes, please.
Supposedly, this is the Biafra Republic government in exile headquarters.
Exactly.
Headquarters supposed to have workers and the Prime Minister and all that. Now, supposedly, we have our passport, money, and all that. Have you been issued? Did you come here to receive your passport, or what's the issue here?
It exists in the first place. And listen, it would have been tolerable if Simon Epa had given us a building in Finland, which I may not be able to access. Because I cannot find myself flying all the way to Finland to go and look at that.
Oh, okay. The Prime Minister doesn't live here. He lives in another world.
So,
and this is his headquarters.
So he would have established his headquarters in Finland. So that will give him some considerable degree of credibility. Because if you want to tell lies with your colleagues, at least put your heads together and reason and come out with something that will be convincing. So you cannot have your headquarters in another continent, United States of America, then the Prime Minister is living in Finland.
Okay, are you telling me that Mama Muhammadu Buhari is not ruling us from Daura, ruling Nigeria from Daura?
No.
Oh, he's in Abuja?
Yeah. No, it's like this. It's like Buhari living in Abuja at the headquarters.
Okay.
Victoria.
And
then it goes to maybe South Africa.
Okay. Dubai, where all those areas.
So that's where it is. Whenever they want to have federal government meeting, what happens? Then when you go to Abuja, there's everybody in the office.
They call him.
No, it's virtual.
Okay, virtual. Okay.
So,
I see.
So the point, difference is this. If he had put this kind of stuff in Finland, it would have been acceptable. You say, well, that was where I got a land, got an office. It's never I can prove it wrong or right because I wouldn't go to Finland and spend all the money to pay flight and go and come back. I need that money for my family.
Okay. And every world embassies or government places are not like in any other place. They are like usually in Washington District of Columbia.
Yeah. I'm coming to that. Now, with respect to this place, the Simon never understand that governments, if they ask where the headquarters is and they send their people to come and look at the place,
And look,
it will be an embarrassment.
well, yeah.
It will be a Biafra.
Yes. Now, since we've been here, we would have seen one of them.
Yes.
Come to prove us otherwise.
Otherwise, one of them should have come here. But this place is still under renovation.
Is a private property belonging to a guy who wants to sell it out, lease it out.
Come on this way. Let me show you.
To lease it out.
The owner of this property. Yeah. Now, if you look at the owner of this property, look at the owner. The owner. His name is Freddy. Reynald Hernandez.
The Spanish guy.
He's a Spanish guy, and the owner's address is 4 Glenmont Court, Phoenix, Maryland 21131. There's no tenant yet. You can see no tenant. No tenant. The applicant is still Freddy Reynald Hernandez. When was this issued? Let's see. That issue was 9/28/2022. Expiring date is 9/27/2023. Now that is still running. It will expire 1 year later. Did you see that? Yeah. So it is still running. It was issued then. It is still running for this man. This is, if you want to do renovation in Maryland, you have to get permit from the Baltimore County, Maryland Department of Permits, Approvals and Inspection. This is the building permit. That's the permit number.
What do you think if the owner figures out that somebody in Finland is using this place as his playing games, fooling people that this is his headquarters?
Yeah.
What happens?
Biafrans, what if this owner, this man hears this thing now and says that his house has already been sold on the internet?
And then they will view us as Nigerians.
They will view us as Nigerians.
They were in the 419.
They will not view us as Biafrans. And if they say you're Biafrans,
they will be like, it's one of them.
These are more crooked than the crooks that you said you're whiter than white. And you're whiter than snow. The way you talk and think repels me. It's repugnant, it's repulsive. It's something that my spirit agitates against. Because if you're white, it means that there's no stain. This is spotless. But if you're whiter than this, it means you're better than this. And yet you're occupying an office which you never paid for, never contracted in person, went through Google, got it, and came here and told Biafrans. So if this man decides to sue Biafra to court, using Simon Ekpa as the person who gave this information, sue all the members of the Biafran Republican government in Israel who are
for fooling the world. United Nations are not going to take us serious anymore. Nobody's going to take us no more. We are using this for ulterior motive.
Exactly. And they will now sue them and they'll go to jail. And those of you who are talking, you will not come out to speak. Yeah, that reminds me, I want to say something. You see those people that are faceless, when they come to Facebook to insult you, look, just stay there. When they come to Facebook to insult you, I want you to see me very well. You know what they do? they put either the face of Nnamdi Kanu or the dragon symbol or Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu. Those are the ones that cannot argue their points correctly because they have nothing to offer.
Rebelments.
If you see them write English, primary English were taught at school. There, instead of saying T-H-E-R-E, they say there. It is there.
Let me show.
Excuse me. T-H-E-I-E-I-R. That shows you how Nigeria's educational system has damaged your brains. You don't have the capacity to speak the right things, and since you cannot argue a point, use expletives.
In the Nigerian schools, what do they do there? It's position ring, crimes, cultism,
drugs,
thieves. That's all.
We don't want that to happen in Biafra.
Including their lecturers and professors.
That's what Rabbi told us. That he wants his place to put LGBTQs in our constitution. Where a girl of 13 years is free to have sex and do whatever she wants to her body. We tell them that's not going to happen, not under our watch. Because we are going to have a nation that fears God. Nnamdi Kanu keep saying it. That Elohim, when you give us Biafra, we are going to worship you. And we cannot start with people like Ndoso Rabweze. I don't know who gave Simon Ekpa this Google spot here. So whoever did it, if they are in America here, and the American government comes to know this thing, if we take them to court, they're going to be arrested. If Simon Ekpa is questioned by the American people, he'll be forced to tell who gave him this idea.
The FBI?
Yes.
The CIA?
We're not going to report him. Don't get it wrong, please. Don't get me wrong. I don't have any intention. Because I'm not here against anybody. So I'm against his mode of operation. It is diabolical. It is deceitful. It's a lie. It's not reliable. It's not dependable.
Wherefore is integrity? Where is Simon's integrity?
He has no. And when you talk about his mental stability, when Kelechi asked Luke Nnamdi and Pastor Victor Dim, do you know who Michael Opera is? They said they don't know him. They've never heard of him. Can you Biafrans imagine that? And I heard a Biafran say, what has Michael Opera got to do with our freedom? You are stupid.
He did a lot.
Can you not? No, excuse me. You are very stupid. Let me tell you why. If you go to the American currency, you see Abraham Lincoln. Do you know when he was president of America? Hundreds of years ago. He's still there. He becomes the face of American integrity among the Committee of Nations. A man of principle. They always make reference to him. If you go to the White House, you see a mighty seat where carved statue of Lincoln sitting down. And you're telling me Michael Opera, under whose administration, Nnamdi Kanu has even made mention that we had the fastest growing economy at 34%. And you're saying, what is, you don't even know him. Nnamdi doesn't know him, she's a minister in the government. It's a shame.
That's terrible.
It's this.
Emma Opera was the heartbeat of the eastern region. All that you see in River State, even the seaport, they are profit. Even the palm plantations in the east.
It is Dr. Emma Opera. When you talk of it, and you say it's not relevant. Some of you were saying, doesn't matter, so as long as Simon was giving us Biafra, it says that I pay the currency.
So some
woe unto you. You have no value, you have no content, you have no shame. You are a disappointment to yourself, to your father, to your children, and to your generations.
So they're dragging the wheel of the struggle backwards.
Yes, they're dragging backwards, and okay, gave 30,000. So if a mechanic store raises up now and gives Simon up, even if I go and borrow it, $100,000, we put my face in the currency. God forbid. This is to show you people don't process information with your brain. You don't think.
Somebody writes here that you are trying to destroy the struggle with passion.
No. There's no passion. I'm not destroying the struggle. I'm telling the truth. You are wicked. You are devilish. You are satanic. You believe in lies. You don't want to know the truth.
So he's a blind follower.
Yeah, he's a very stupid, complicit, not just blind.
Doesn't have a mind of his own.
It's a moron. I'm telling you the truth.
A slave. Happy slave.
The fact is this, yes. I told some time ago that the greatest challenge to freeing a slave is this. If the slave loves his master, and loves the stipends that come from the table, and is content being a slave, even if you want to bring him out and fight against you, you want to be...
Did the Simon Ekpa engage in any demonstrations or rallies?
He never did. The Bible says, a terrible and horrible thing has happened in the land. The prophets prophesy lies. The priests rule by their means. Yet my people love to have it so. That's what we love to have.
So now, how did what court or what judge did the swearing in of somebody as the Prime Minister of Biafra. Was he sworn in?
Who swore him in? But even if it's not God, because in the constitution of country where you have a nation, you have a judge. Let's assume they did it in exile. Who swore Simon Ekpa in? Because the same what they call it, advisory committee that you're talking of, were the same people who swore him in that Simon Ekpa now appointed his minister.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So if we deviated from the path Nnamdi Kanu told us. So when I'm not talking out of passion because I hate Simon. No, I'm saying because he is leading you into Biafra not manifesting. He is derailing from the project, and I was told to be there to watch. I am not interested in office. I'm not interested in prime minister or this. I don't identify myself around that bullshit.
First God,
I'm telling you that as a man of God, God can raise up any other person. I am going to stand by that person if it's going to be the truth. And let's work towards actualization of Biafra. When Biafra comes, we're done. God did not tell me that this is the country I will stay the rest of my life. So America is not the dream, the vision country that God gave me. It's Australia.
Since assuming the position of Prime Minister of Biafra, has Simon Ekpa made visits to any country to address his people, the Biafran citizens?
That would be like what do I say? What am I going to? What am I going to use to compare that kind of?
As a Prime Minister now, he needs to make a state visit to his headquarters at least.
They have a kind of parliament with difference. He's supposed to be the headquarters. And the Prime Minister is in Finland. The headquarters is in the United States, Belarus.
So this is the Ponzi scheme headquarters.
And when I talk to you guys, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not speaking because I want to, put down somebody. The point is that you guys are being deceived. We don't want to know the truth. We don't care. It is either you guys are deliberately ignorant of the truth or you are complicit in this conspiracy to derobe Nnamdi Kanu, the vision that God gave him, and deceive the Biafran people for your personal interest. Any man who died in this process, his blood shall be on your hands.
But people are really actually dying. He deceived the people at home that something is coming. And whenever something happens, he goes on air to launch a fundraising for ESL. And then the guys, hoping against hope.
Yes, this way.
Okay.
It reminded me of something.
And
please let me stand in front of you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
The guy is tapping here. Do they know the caliber of people that came to verify this?
Mind the idiot. If you donate money to the program that Simon Ekpa and Azuka are doing, this is what they're going to give. This is a Ponzi scheme. This is project innovation. They remove it and put the Biafran.
Now somebody was asking for the phone number. Here it is.
That's the phone number.
If you are calling from outside,
you have
it's +1.
+1. If you are calling from outside, right? +1 410 472 3510. If you are calling from the United States or Canada, just type this. But if you are calling from outside of the United States, that +1. Okay? That's it. So it was here that someone had removed and put it.
Now, when you call, you ask them if this place is open for hire, for leasing. See if they will tell you the house has already been sold or bought by somebody, by Biafra.
Exactly. Information, there's no Biafran flag here. There's supposed to be a Biafran flag. There's no Biafran flag here. Look at this is the end of the facility, the compound. Nothing indicating the presence of Biafra. Nothing indicating the presence of Biafra, except once someone gave you a Photoshop. So if you're buying this and putting your money in your fundraising, it is for this kind of Ponzi scheme. It does not exist. Simon is a lie.
Yeah, it's like
Asuka is a lie.
False alarm, which is
So I have done my best, Biafrans, to come here in company of my brother to come and explain to you. If you want to go ahead and be deceived, just like Simon told you, if you want to go ahead and allow viewers to be eating your money, donate to them. They will never use it to fight for Biafra. If you follow Simon Ekpa, you are not talking about Biafra.
Did Simon Ekpa at a point launch Biafra United Nations ID card?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
No idea.
Okay, now, first of all, who was it? A presenter, internet, what do you call, social media, blogger, right?
Yeah.
About Biafra.
Yeah.
From there, he became a follower. From there, he became a disciple. And after that,
the spokesperson, he became the dragon. Dragon, I think so. Either the dragon before the spokesperson or either.
Yeah.
After that, he became the interim leader.
Okay.
After interim leader, he's not the prime minister.
No, before becoming prime minister, he said that the prime minister of Biafra is going to come.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
To address Biafrans.
Simon Epa once told us several times, I think on 2 occasions, he said, the prime minister of Biafra is going to come out and address Biafrans. That man never addressed Biafrans till today. What happened at the end, I don't know. All we know is that Simon Epa metamorphosed from being an ordinary spokesperson to the prime minister of Biafra, because if the spokesperson is a big office, they wouldn't go to be the prime minister.
Now somebody is asking here, what if they are still discussing with the owner?
I told you that, listen, that person is very stupid.
No, they're not stupid. They're confused.
Listen to me.
Yes.
There are persons that are stupid. I don't tell you that this is.
They should call the office.
They should call the office. Someone that remove this.
And superimpose, yes.
Superimpose.
Biafran flag on it.
Listen, you are in America. You are not Nigerian. This is not Nigeria. This is a place where anything you are doing, you must be straightforward. You can take it to jail. You don't have a right to take decisions on your own and assume. So if he's negotiating with this man, is not the owner of the business. The owner of this house, his name is there. We mentioned it.
But someone never told us that they're negotiating or trying to buy a place. He said he gave me a number to call the headquarters.
Call the headquarters. So why the heck
that now they have a headquarters?
That lousy questions that shows that you don't reason with your brain but with your eyes. Now listen, bro, I don't give a shit what you think. I'm here to tell you what I know. You don't come to a place like this and take all this stuff and put the Biafra symbol.
Yeah.
You ridicule a whole nation. That's what you do, bro. And you tell these guys that we are fake people. Because when they see it on the internet, they can take you to court. And if they take you to court in America, if you want anywhere in the world, they're going to bring you here to face judgment. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is bullshit. You don't ask me such questions, okay? Yeah, come on. I still have a American packet.
Everything has on our foul language. No,
I don't think foul language. Okay. When people cinema. Yeah, when I tell you bullshit, it's in cinema. What I'm saying, that person behind this shit. And it's a large quantity. So I think now we understand.
Okay, so yeah.
Now we understand something. The former Prime Minister of Biafra, as advertised by Simon Epa, from the day he became to the day he went out of office, we never saw him, we never saw any member of his cabinet.
Okay.
But as soon as Simon just came up, he showed us the members of his cabinet. Among them are agents from Nigeria. Ngozi Rabeze owns, she's the Minister of Health, and also she's in charge of oil and gas. That's the juiciest office. The next person that has a juicy office is Africa, who is the deputy in finance, and then military.
Yeah. Azuka is in charge of the Minister for Defense.
Minister of Finance.
I see.
Yeah, so these are a bunch of psychopaths, idiots. You don't understand what it means to run a nation. It has to do with the destiny of people. Generations to come.
So now, what happens when our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, comes out? Since we already have a prime minister, what are they going to conduct another election?
Yeah, the point is, the prime minister is the head of government. Nnamdi Kanu is also a sitting ceremonial president, like we had in Nigeria. Just a replication of what happened in Nigeria. When Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe was a ceremonial president, Ahmadu Bello, using Tafawa Balewa, was the prime minister and the head of government.
So now Nnamdi Kanu has been dethroned.
He's been dethroned. He's
been kicked out.
They only just have to respect him by making a ceremonial president. The person who's in charge is the prime minister, full in charge. And this
they made him president.
No, what I'm saying. I didn't say they made him. If someone has taken the position of prime minister, the only thing that can be given to Nnamdi Kanu, because as the prime minister is head of government, he has all the authority and power. So all they can do to Nnamdi Kanu is possibly give him an honorary position. Otherwise, no, I'm trying to be fair to Simon.
But they're gonna give to him now.
Yes,
oh, okay.
I'm trying to be fair.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
Otherwise, if you literally interpret what Simon has done, they have thrown Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay, they have kicked him away.
Yeah, remember, Simon first answered interim leader.
Oh, I see.
That means an interim leader, Nnamdi Kanu was no longer the man in focus.
Okay.
It was Simon Ekpa. Now, from interim leader, Simon Ekpa took a position that is bigger than that of that position as the prime minister.
But who knows? Maybe they got go-ahead order from our leader.
What time we tell? No, there was this what do you call it? Video purported to be saying that an information came from Nnamdi that they should forget about him and protect Simon Ekpa.
Oh, okay.
It came out. The video tape. If you ask Rachel, you can produce it. The video tape. So that was when they were putting things in place to effectively pushing Nnamdi Kanu by the side.
Okay, now Nnamdi Kanu.
After that video tape, Simon Ekpa became the interim leader.
Oh, okay.
Simon Ekpa now is the prime minister.
Prime minister.
So it leaves Nnamdi Kanu with little or no room. So I'm only trying to be fair to Simon that at least to show our leader some little respect, they can at least make him ceremonial president. So at least let's be pacified that our leader is.
So how authentic is the information that?
No, that information they said Nnamdi Kanu said it's a lie. Do you know why I say it's a lie? All the lawyers that went there said that the whole place is so poor that we cannot discuss with Nnamdi Kanu without them hearing it. So how could that guy have sent a message through Nnamdi Kanu when if you're entering there, they search you, naked you very well.
Hold on, there's somebody who calls you Blessing Honor says you are a fake pastor.
Yes, I am a fake pastor. But I know that I'm telling you the truth as a man of God. If you call me a fake pastor, no problem. But if I am telling the truth, we will not see Biafra. If I am here today speaking the truth, what does the name is?
Blessing Honor. Probably it's a pseudonym, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a pseudonym. But the person is identified. If I am fake, if what I'm saying here is not true, I tell you the truth. I'll probably never leave where you might come because we're trying to deceive people. You will not enter Biafra. You will surely die on the way. Either you have an incurable disease, or maybe you have leprosy, or you have heart attack and die suddenly. You will not enter Biafra. If I am fake, you will enter. But if what I'm saying is true, if I'm fake, I will not see Biafra, I will not enter them. I will not enter them.
That's it.
If I'm fake, Emeka Livingstone will not enter Biafra. I mean, when Biafra comes, Emeka Livingstone will not enter. When Biafra does not come, once Biafra comes, I will not enter. But if I'm true, you will die on the way. I'm telling you the truth. So, I want us here to come to a conclusion. I've spoken at length. I've tried to explain to you Biafrans to know the truth. I came here live to tell you that the office of the Biafran Republican government in exile, which they told you this way it is. And in the place of the Biafran flag, this is the right thing there. So you see, they did a Photoshop. If this man should hear it, you might be in trouble. And then number two, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republican government in Niger, lives in Finland.
Somebody said here that you once work with that criminal, Simon.
Yes, I did. Now let me explain to you. Yeah, that's a good question. I like that one. That one is reasonable. That's a reasonable one. Let me answer you. I am a human being with limitations. I cannot tell what is in your mind. But even the God of heaven, who created the heavens and the earth, who knows you very well and knows me, sat down, decided to make Solomon king. Appeared to Solomon 2 times. Gave Solomon wisdom. Gave Solomon wealth. Made Solomon the greatest king in the whole planet Earth then. That his knowledge has gone through ages to today. After all the anointing that God anointed Solomon, the day Solomon prayed to dedicate the temple that he built, the Bible says, the Shekinah glory of God came down. It was not supposed to be so. It should be through the prophet or the priest. But when Solomon prayed, God honored him and came. Do you know that same Solomon, towards his old age, disobeyed God? He married women that turned him away from God.
So that
an unbeliever.
This is like asking God, why do you condemn Satan? I think Satan was one of the highest level angels.
So when he did them that have started time, when he started, he came out Listen, let me give you an example.
But that fact, why do they condemn Buhari?
No, I'm coming. Let me give you an example. From the big people perspective, you might see a man of God when he starts the ministry, because things are difficult. Are you getting my face?
Yeah, I get your face.
Okay. Well, because things are difficult at the end stage of the ministry, the man of God is committed to same prayer. If you see, he is anointed. But when man begins to come in, and beautiful women come around him, give him gifts and tithe, that is when his eyes will be opened by the devil to know that those guys have good structures and physiques. That is when he knows where they are living. And you see him starts compromising and backsliding. That is what is happening in Nigeria today. Are you going to blame God that the man he called before I anointed him? Do you know that it was God that called Moses? But because Moses misbehaved, God told Moses, you will see the promised land, but you will not enter. Are you going to blame me for supporting Simon? It's to tell you that I have nothing against him. In the sincerity of my heart, I defended Simon.
So Simon presented himself as the angel of light.
Yes.
And along the line,
he said, that's, we now know. We now know that he transformed as an angel of light. And we thought he was a good guy. But we came to realize that he's the most deceitful.
So
that's food Biafra.
So simply to the one asking the question, simply because you believe in somebody, and when you find out the person is not exactly what they present themselves to be, you continue following them so that people will not blame you.
Do you know that I spoke against Ifeobiko when I was in government? Until the day the tape from Ifeobiko came, I didn't know much. I didn't want to know much. I just wanted to be preaching, talking about Biafra.
Did you speak against me too?
I didn't speak against this man that is here. They know me. They called me. I didn't know people have been watching me. People call me and say, and we know you are saying the truth, but we are not getting it. This man talked to me. I told him, I am not going to work with you unless you submit yourself to Simon. God in heaven knows I'm saying the truth. He is here. Do you know the day Asuka, I discovered that tape.
Asuka knows me. He knows all the people that I know, people that served in the military with me.
The day that tape came from Ifeobiko, when Simon called with Asuka, that was the day I washed my hands off Asuka. From that very day, I stopped calling her. I stopped communicating her. But I was supporting her before. And I realized that Ifeobiko was calling us. I didn't want to know much. Now, I had to call Ifeobiko personally and apologize to her. And I came out on Facebook and apologized. I'm doing the same thing again. It is as I'm here now. If you're following me, say, Emeka Livingstone is telling the truth. Any day you discover that I'm deviating, run away. Don't stay. Even when Nnamdi Kanu told you that as he's working for this Biafran project, anytime you see him compromise, if you have a gun, shoot him. That's what Nnamdi Kanu said. So don't blame me for supporting Simon Ekpa. You should blame me if I had seen him do this mistake and I'm still supporting him still. Like those who are backing him up in the autopilot media. And they know the truth. God is going to judge each and every one of them. You see the media platforms, we close. Because the moment Simon goes down, all of them will go down with him. So their hope is that Simon should stay. Because as long as Simon stayed, their media platform business will work. But the moment Simon goes down and they call us a liar, all of them will go down. It is better for me to stand for the truth and you abuse me than me supporting evil and you praising me. Because God will judge me at the end of the day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You are saying something.
Let me.
Asuka knows you.
Oh, she knows who I am. Not physically, not like one-on-one.
Yes.
But so, because I've spoken all these people are calling.
One-on-one.
Yes.
So I can give you a handshake.
Thank you.
You should know this fact. If I'm fake, I wouldn't be this far. They called me. The Republican of Biafran government.
Everybody you know in Biafra, they know me.
Exactly.
All those people think they are ahead. They know me. I'm speaking with them.
And you okay?
Okay.
I'm a fake man. This man wouldn't call me. He said,
I've spoken with each and every one of them. I've met with them, eating with them. So
look at him. Look at him. He's a U.S. Army veteran. Look at him. He's a U.S. Army veteran. Look at his cap. He's a U.S. Army veteran. He's a man that has proved integrity.
Thank you.
So I didn't say his face. But if I know him, this same man, when the Kanu from PSN, he was the first instructor that taught ESN, military operation, and they were very successful. Within 3 weeks.
Let's not go there. That's like a state thing. Yes.
I just want them to know.
Yeah.
I will not be dealing with them.
And most of our people all know they eating tea. Can I here? Eating tea. It's in TK. You understand? Mother rep siya when they go rep on Magi, boom pagi, only candy. Yes, say thank you. Yeah, like Racha. Say thank you. You know? Okay, so in I go to church. In I go church with your senses. You don't make sense to be no. You are church. You are the pastor who this
women and our girls. Go to our houses. When somebody goes and threatens the Nigerian government, that's an watch. Hey, we didn't go. This time, we discovered that Samuel Nepa does not have anything. Every time. Supporting Samuel Nepa through the celebration. Okay, every time. All of us around one program or the other. Don't worry. And when you date, what's the heck within how many days? 15. That if you don't release Nnamdi, yeah, but they don't allow him for medical treatment. The consequences will be severe. At the end of this month, I will visit you again. Hey, you cannot be more Catholic than the Pope. If this man standing before you is telling you something is realize something has come to know about Simon Ekpa, and you are still castigating him. Let him go. Your middle name is sorry. He's the son of the devil. Let him go ahead. Your middle name is sorry. You don't want to listen. They are not going to stop me. You don't want to listen. It's not for prayer from people. Short texts don't stop me. You are being misled. You cannot discourage me. This guy lied to us. Somebody said, since I figured out the pastor was a liar, he feels like destroying the church. He feels like destroying the church. Yes. He's the son of the devil. He's the body of Christ. He wants to destroy the body of Christ because of me. You are the son of the devil. So, your father is the devil. You cannot destroy. Listen to what the Bible says. Upon this rock, I shall build my church. Okay. The gates of hell shall not prevail against it. You can't prevail against it. Now you cannot be more Catholic than the Pope. If this guy here, Mr. Livingstone, has worked with Simon Ekpa, and all of a sudden, so what do? Do you stay there? Or do you pack and go? So, my people, what is the problem? You are killing all your prophets. You are killing all your prophets. Yes, and electing Barabbas. Yes. Electing Barabbas. And then telling them this man is not our king. Barabbas. You know? Yeah. And you are getting the Kanu. So that's that. God is saying, all along it was Nnamdi your savior. All of a sudden you appear obedient. Then everything gone down. What is your fate? What's your fate now? They are setting your houses, your business places, your lively means on fire. What happens when Tinubu mounts there? These are pastors. They are not as the throne of leadership in Nigeria. You know what's going to happen? Maybe hunger took the mother to the north. Even if it will be because the president, you know what they're going to do to you? Go to east. Ebony Radla militarized. And then my military, they call military. You know, Janjaweed, Islamic Janjaweed, I know back when I acquired it. Beyond the somebody Matan Oga Niga block user. We could use you watch Pogade. They are one demon Sabo. And all that. John didn't only do quite can be a man. He called me an idiot and a criminal. A man of my stature. You know, I've been serving God for years. The church where I worship has never come out to tell me I'm a criminal. You know, you Sabo. Court in America. Without a lawyer, he defended my case. The American law court wrote, hey, I'm a Catholic. Here. I'm a Catholic. I'm Pastor Livingstone here. Move for me and the Basra Church. My hands. You can with Tabara here, Basra. You go to church with an idea name. You don't believe here. You believe all equal to Jesus. Everything, sum total of everything equal to Jesus. Can you believe? In a man, the only thing out. We can argue. It doesn't matter. Don't waste our time. Okay. So that's that. Even a good Catholic. Okay. You cannot be more Catholic than the Pope. It's not even wrong. Okay. So here now. Only Sabo, criminal. Only Simon Ekpa, the good guy. You did Israel and the DOS. Only John Hajuju. You did Israel and the DOS, bad guy. Only Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa comes, has not fired a shot. Every day, Omaka believe on a hand hope. Now here, Nabia. Omaka Ganu, we catapult now, one the Fulani Jebe. The Fulani Agua, one other, I know Hendy and And listen to me. Another one, no. Let me say it again one more time to Biafrans. When Nelly left, the only thing I faulted Nelly was the timing of his doing. I did not fault Nelly. Even the letter I wrote to her, I threw her phone. I did not fault Nelly over his doing. No. I only told her the timing is not right. Wait for him, because I believed in Nelly. She spoke and spoke and spoke. She was like an Amazon.
The problem is that you guys did not know the genesis of Nelly.
I'm talking concerning myself.
Okay.
Now, someone had to go and publish Nelly's nakedness. Internet.
It is immoral.
It's a very wicked thing. It denied it.
It is indecent.
You see my trouble. Sent me a text and asked me, what is your stand on this, pastor? I told him, I don't like that. It's ungodly. But the way you're talking to sinner, you're not helping matters. And I told him it was not Simon, because someone made us understand, told us that it was not Victor.
No, he was lying. It was the collective.
He said it was the son of the native doctor that exposed that thing. It was later on that Ifeanyi came out and told us that she gave that picture to Azuka. It was Azuka that forwarded to Simon 1 hour later.
Okay.
The thing came on the internet.
Okay.
So it was wrong for Simon to open the nakedness of a woman.
Of a woman. That's one woman.
Biafra woman's nakedness has been opened by Simon.
Yes.
If you don't know who this about Simon, you are stupid, you are useless.
That is
He has shown whatever Nelly has is what you have.
sexual immorality.
It's what my mother has is what my wife has. And if Simon could do that to Nelly, whom Nnamdi made the auditor of Biafra.
Indecency. And before that happened, there was in-house fighting between him and Nelly.
I know. I don't want to go there.
Okay.
I'm talking of the place that concerns me. But I don't want to take.
And prior to that, he was Nelly, and Nelly was him.
So for him to speak against Kanu and go and expose Nelly like that, it was a debasement of his person. It showed that mentally Simon was not balanced.
Yeah.
For him to expose, he exposed the nakedness of Azuka. If Azuka does not know.
Okay.
If Azuka does not know.
Oh yeah.
The way Nelly is constituted is the way Azuka is constituted. Every woman has a vagina. Is it not true?
Loud and clear.
Women have penis.
No, they don't.
So when you think that Simon was dealing with Nelly, he was dealing with you.
Okay.
Women exposed the nakedness of women.
Who knew they were going behind the door, doing fetish things, being diabolical, and all that?
Look, I think that same young man, I have the tape. He sent it to me personally. A tape from the young man condemning Azuka.
Guess what? This is how they get our boys killed at home. They told them to go and do a day shift.
Yes.
So they face even they have iron bulletproof body. They go there, they kill them.
So
that's the hope.
This is the second time I'm making this thing within the last 1 week. And someone ever has to apologize for Nelly. And all Biafran women.
Now somebody says they're confused. What do you tell that person? Do you give them hope?
You mean?
Is there hope? Somebody writes here, Mazi, we are confused.
Don't be confused, because I'm standing on the truth. There is hope.
Tell them about Elijah and the prophets of Baal. When God, was that Ahab? Okay, good.
There is hope. The only way your hope can come alive is that I'm telling the truth now. If I had kept quiet, didn't say anything, then I would have also led in the deception that will put you inside the gutter. But because I've told you the truth, you've heard it, it shall make you free.
Now, hold on, please.
Yes.
Please. Simon is a lawyer, right? As he presents himself to be. What legal help or legal role has he played towards the release of our leader?
As a lawyer, he knows that I'm supposed to have a lawyer. We've made a lot of money at IPOB to raise a lawyer for Nnamdi. What is happening? So he says a lawyer, I don't know, I cannot prove it.
Now, Simon Ekpa presents himself as a field marshal, a soldier, professor soldier, Finland soldier, Finnish soldier also. Is he leading from the front?
And
as a soldier.
It's very funny, in Finland, in Israel, if you want to be
here in America,
and in Australia, if you want to be a citizen, they allow you to do a short course, serve the army for maybe a year.
Yeah, they call it selective service.
Yes. After that, it will even accelerate your being made a citizen. In Australia, you're running for 4 years. So there are chances. I don't know. I don't delve deep into people's.
You know, military have a language. So let's we can speak to
You are a military man.
yeah, we can speak to I did consulting.
You only say what I
He
need.
pushed me aside.
I don't know. I
He
don't
called me a
What
criminal.
I'm saying is Simon Repa has not exhibited military
Hearing.
because if he's a man that knows military, ESN would have been properly organized. So he will not be in disarray. And he can never put ESN in the hands of a woman.
We're still talking about camps in this modern time. Oh, that camp, this camp, that camp.
So, dear friends, we have spent enough time. I think we have come to a state where I have to leave this state. I hope you're getting my face on the building.
Huh?
You're getting my face on the building.
Oh yeah, your face is right there. Yeah,
The building, sir.
the building is right here.
Yeah.
We have seen much of the building,
Yes.
and this is yes.
Before they say it's Photoshop. Let the people stay.
We are not photoshopping, man. If you know your leaders, you don't know your leader.
Look at it.
Everybody know run your back and
So your hope is this. I've told you the truth. We are going to come up with something by the grace of God. We are going to run a program that is all-inclusive. Watch out. You'll be hearing from us very soon, possibly in the next 2 weeks. We are doing underground work because we have to be prepared very well before beginning to start. We will not just do this class program.
Okay, let Simon and him go and prepare their difference. Let them counter what we've done here
Yes.
today. Let whoever is their agent that is buying this house.
Yes, let it
For
go.
them,
Let the
come and tell us this is how much they bought it.
And we believe them.
And all that. This is the owner.
Yes.
And the owner will vindicate them.
Vindicate them.
Yeah, then we believe you.
We believe them. Honestly,
We will apologize.
I will apologize personally.
You understand?
Yeah.
So we're telling you something. You're talking about Biafra. What kind of Biafra are you building? You know the Israelis, they have the most Israeli Mossad.
Yeah,
That's the way they operate.
exactly.
You understand? And this is a little bit of giving a glimpse of what Biafra is going to be like.
Exactly.
You understand? We go to verify. If it is true, we let them be. You understand? We decide to follow them. They refuse because we can ask them questions.
And we have better ideas to
Better idea, superior idea.
good ideas that
Yeah, they don't want that.
in some episode
They want career.
never been and not.
Yeah,
Up till now.
they want to be career freedom
I
fighters.
said in Biafra.
Well, every time you're launching fundraising.
What was it?
No bush. I'm sorry, but that's what it is.
There are no visible reports, progress. The fundraising, all the progress is in his platform.
And I keep telling you people this.
You know how he does
You're writing nonsense. Any day you see me, I will make you spell everything you wrote out here. I'm telling you. That day you know that Biafra have name.
we'll fish him out.
I'm telling you.
When you do all this, when time comes, you go to court.
Tell your assignment to confront me. Me.
Okay. So, Biafra,
Or any of those people who think you're generous or commander.
exactly.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You don't know what we have done for this struggle. You don't know how far we've gone.
And you're
Those tough people you call, both Asare and all those people, we've been with them. You have something that the others fear don't have, but you step on them because you have privilege to be on social media.
know something. There was a day I was talking.
I don't want to show you my face. If you want to see my face,
So it's not important.
I'm not hiding. That is reason. I started out for something serious for Biafra. That is why.
Faceless people, look at my face.
Talk about what you gonna do with my
I'm
face.
taking a risk for Biafra. I'm taking a risk for Biafra. People know me. And when I go out to Walmart, people meet me and say, I've seen on TV. I go to Wegmans.
Don't worry. One day you're gonna see my face, and I'm gonna tell you I am that monster you've been hearing about. You don't know me. Talking about ESN, you have no clue about ESN. Don't have no clue about Biafran defense.
Nothing.
Don't have anything.
Nothing. And someone has been
Don't know the people you call your leaders. Don't know who they are.
nonsense people. So we have to leave now. Biafrans, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going back to my car, and he's going to see me off. You tell me that I'm here live. This is only Photoshop. It's not Photoshop. You are seeing me. I'm entering to my car. I press it. It's on.
Somebody wants to join on video.
No.
Okay. And folks, this is gonna be it. We've been bringing you more details as days wise. Okay. Stop being sarcastic, asking this and that question. I'm gonna tell you, pick up your weapon and follow me. You all see my videos on Facebook, but you don't know who I am. Seriously speaking. You understand?
Sure.
It was something, somebody, that's okay. Alright, that'll be it. Talk to you some other time.
Yeah.
Bye. Huh?
I wanted to video you.
Oh, you don't have to video me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, you don't have to video me.
Thank you, sir.
Alright. How do you turn this up?
Let me see.
Okay.
Finish. Fellow Biafrans, I'm Princess Emihanacha, a genuine Biafran. I had to take the pain to travel 5 hours plus to come to this supposed Biafran house to check things out for myself. Since I heard that furnitures were delivered here, I've taken my time into the doors, and I could not see any furniture. I could not see any furniture whatsoever. The truth is this: with the fraud going on, with the scamming going on, obviously there is an invisible figure working with all the lunatics claiming to be fighting for Biafra, who had just gone into the business of purchasing furnitures and drove here to pretend that they are delivering furniture for this place. I've looked in, I've picked through, I've seen the whole place is still up. There is no singular chair in any of these places. All this game and nonsense are a joke, and I needed people to understand it. Okay? Biafrans cannot be fooled any longer. Okay? Nnamdi Kanu is languishing there, needing to be brought out, and people are out here chasing shadows. The game is up. We Biafrans have come out right now to make sure we do the needful. Biafra must be restored, and then Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Must be released. Now, as a true Biafran, and I identify this flag. This is Biafran flag. I am claiming ownership of this flag. Okay, I'm going with it. Okay, it's my souvenir. Let whoever put this flag here come and put another fake one, but they will show us their face. Biafrans don't hide. If you're hiding, then you're not a Biafran. You're a coward. If you're coming to put flag here, you must show your face. Show your face. All these stupid games. Look, we've had enough of it, and we're not having it anymore. So this thing is going with me, and you can see me very well. Biafrans don't hide. Okay, we believe in the truth. We stand for the truth. We believe in live and let live. We are in this world to do a job, not to be fraudulent and cheat and steal and keep playing silly childish games. That game is over. You're no longer taking it. I've gone through this whole building, yeah? I picked through myself. And then all these 4 and 3, totally empty. Nothing in there. Nothing at all. Not even a single desk. We've gone to Suite 2, the self-acclaimed Suite 2. We've knocked and knocked and knocked and knocked. Nobody opened the door. Now, if Suite 2 is the office, why is this flag and something they are showing that this is Biafran house? Why is it not there? Let's go down to Suite 2. Please record me. Somebody is scamming people with this building, and it's important we understand it. Somebody in Finland is scamming Biafrans with this building, and we really need to see the owners of this building so that we can report it. And we're going to actually make a legal case on this, because we've had enough. Praise the Lord. Absolute madness. Right. Fellow Biafrans, this is Suite 2 that they claim they wrote to United Nations with. This is Suite 2. We've
I'm not. Nobody opened, okay? Now, the truth is this, and I'm glad, and I'm very, very glad that we are going to be doing something about this. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm glad that we are going to be doing something about this. Let me tell you clearly, a lawyer that we met today have actually written a counter letter to make it clear that the rubbish written with this address is fake. And let me also tell you that Nnamdi have become aware of these lawsuits that people are playing with. Okay? We're going to do a broadcast on it so you all understand. All I want to reassure you is that this whole game, this whole nonsense has to stop. And it is stopping now. Okay? It is stopping now. I'm going with this Biafran flag. Okay? And I'm showing my face. If anybody wants to come and replace a fake one again here, they need to show their face. Simon that cannot be a prime minister operating from Finland, signing papers for this property. We need to know who signed for this property. If the person that signed for this property, whether it is the whole property or whether it's just a chip, if somebody actually did sign for it, for you to believe you have a property here, why is that person not showing their face? Or showing off the documentation? And you're there being fooled and you're just going around with nonsense. Azuka Charles lives in America. The same way I traveled 5 hours to come here, what stops Azuka Charles Wanko, as your second in command, coming here, okay, showing documentation to Biafrans that this place actually was purchased about by Biafrans? Why is it that it is only the Prime Minister that will talk about the houses that is bought in America, talk about the one that is bought in the one that they are using in Finland? He is the administrator. He is the communicator. He is the who has seen a prime minister in this mode before? Only him. Only him does everything. God help all of you. But I tell you something, we are no longer taking this child's play. Enough is enough. We've played that game enough, and it has ended. And we will show you proof that it has ended, because we're not having it. I think this should be it for now. But remember, I'm going with this flag. And I'm showing my face. Let the person who initially put it here come back with another one, do a video like I'm doing now, and show that they are the Biafrans, yeah, that is mounting this flag. Then we can begin to take them seriously. But if they haven't done so, they are just being scammed. That's all we need to know. But that stealing ends today. Trust me. I thank you very much. And I'll be making my way. I hope that is not a $500 car. Because all these child's play and talking rubbish, it is not $500 car. It is other coach. You think this is a game, a child's play? You think it's all about all this nonsense? Enough of it. Enough of it. We are serious people. We are here for the freedom of men. Okay? And that is not something to be cracked a joke with, okay? Dancing around like lunatics and behaving so stupidly. Why are you embarrassing Biafrans? Why are you putting Biafra through this mud? We're not dealing with little kids like you. Stop this stupidity, man. So let me put this flag in my car. So you know it's going with my car. Thank you. The flag is resting in my car now. It's going home with me. Okay? Let the idiot that came and put it, let him come and show his face like me and prove that he's a Biafran. Okay?
Absolute nonsense. Look at the whole thing is still there. Everything is here. How long will it take them to renovate? Major renovation on the way, retail, and they're still advertising the lease. They're still advertising the lease. And you went and I think before he had Biafran flag covering the whole thing, telling Biafran that, oh, this is a whole building for Biafran. Suddenly it became 60. And now they mounted the flag up there. Come and replace the flag and show us your face and show us your documentation. Nonsense.